Hello there. I want to give you a warm welcome into my small village called Kaptol. It's located in the central Slavonia besides the town Požega, and the building that you see in this video is the most famous symbol of this village. It's called Stari Grad, or in English, the old town of Kaptol, inside of which archaeological excavations and minor renovations are currently being done. Lately, there are more and more events happening in front of the old town, including the festival called Hallstatski Dani, or in English Hallstatt Days, which aim is to popularize archaeology among the children in Kaptol. Some other events worth including are the Papuk Trek and Trail Race, which starts in front of the old town and continues towards the mountain Papuk. And this event is called Idaši Pieš, or in English, Wine and Walk. Its aim is to promote wines and other alcoholic beverages of local producers, one of which is this lovely couple from Kaptol. Their most famous product is gin called Castrum, which London Competitions and Beverage Trade Network included in the top 100 alcoholic beverages for the year of 2022. Inside of the old town, in the Church of St. George, classical music concerts take place at least once a year, and here is an example of the composition called Tu es Petrus, which means you are Peter. Saint Peter and Saint Paul are the patron saints of Kaptol, and every year on June 29th there is a holiday and there can be seen casseroles and merry-go-rounds in the Vilim Korac square. One of the most famous people from Kaptol is Croatian writer and a poet Vilim Korac, after which the school in Kaptol was named. Another famous person who was also a poet and a collector of national treasure is Ivo Čakalić, after whom the cultural and artistic society in Kaptol got its name. Kaptol also has its voluntary fire department, which celebrated its 130th anniversary in October of 2023. We can also mention the football club in Kaptol, called NK Kaptol, with as many as 600 members. And this is our pastor holding a jersey signed by Luka Modric himself for NK Kaptol. It is especially important to mention the Czech minority, which also has its own hall and is very active in various performances and events that take place in Croatia, as well as in other countries like Bosnia and Serbia, as well as Czech Republic. Some of the cultural groups from Czech Republic come to Kaptol during some of the bigger events that are happening in Croatia, and here is a video of the group from the town called Plzeň, who couldn't resist dancing to the song before the trip back. This manifestation is called Dožinki. It's one of the most famous traditions of Czech national minority in Croatia. It represents the end of a harvest, and it consists of a cultural program of reading poetry in Czech language and a procession throughout the street in carts and traditional Czech costumes. The wreath that is made of hay, which you can see hanging, represents a symbol of unity between the 30 of the Czech minorities that are located in Croatia, and here is the video recording of Dožinki, or more precisely, the procession that was happening on the July 15th.
V Chorvatsku, ale i v zahraničí. Hrají opravdu od podlahy, děkujeme jim za skvělou prezentaci.
Dolazak povorke najavljuje puhački orkestar Češke besede Daruvarski Brestovac. Limena glazba je kod Čeha u Hrvatskoj vrlo omiljena te ima vrlo dugu tradiciju. Puhački orkestar Češke besede Daruvarski Brestovac pripada najuspješnjima. Na ovogodišnjim žetvenim svečanostima u Kaptolu sudjeluje 30 beseda iz cijele Hrvatske, te jedno folklorno društvo iz Češke, ali i jedno kulturno-umjetničko društvo Ivo Čakalić iz Kaptola.
After the procession is done, everyone makes their way down the street to the village playground, where each group represents itself on stage with its own dance, and afterwards gets the much needed refreshment with food and drinks. There has also been an artistic colony in which I participated with this gouache painting. In the winter, in front of the old town is also held a Christmas market called Kaptol-video or Kaptol bells. And in May there is a Tamburica fest called Tambura for the Soul. It's also a long tradition for newlyweds to take photos in front of the old town. There are many more events happening in Kaptol through the year, but that is it for now, and I want to thank you for your attention.